What is good, boys? In this video, I'm gonna be telling you how you can reclaim your ambition if you're feeling lazy, unmotivated, depressed, but you know that there's more that you want to go after in life. You just don't feel like you have the drive necessary to go and get it. So where I learned how to do this was 3 years ago when I got broken up with, and I was completely depressed and at the lowest point of my life. I let myself go completely. So when I got broken up with, I was in a terrible starting point. I had complete face full of acne. I grew out my beard. I was just looking really crappy. I didn't have much going for me. So when I tried to do anything, even just a workout, I felt like my strength was cut in half in the initial phase. Eventually it came back and I got real strong. But right after, I just felt like I couldn't do anything. So I know exactly what it feels like to have your motivation stripped from you and have to rely purely on discipline. So this is gonna be the exact blueprint for you to get your life back to where you want it to be, being that I went from that low point to a high point within just three months' time. I genuinely went from the worst in my life to the best by doing exactly what I'm gonna give you, the play-by-play in this video. So how you're gonna reclaim your ambition, your drive, and your masculinity is gonna be by doing disciplined acts. I know it sounds hard, and I know you probably don't wanna hear it, but I'm gonna give it to you in a way that if you're genuinely depressed, if you genuinely are unmotivated, this is how you're gonna build that momentum. See, winning is a super powerful thing for your mind. And the best thing that you can do is start generating wins. And to generate wins, you gotta define a win in the first place. You need to figure out to yourself, how do you define a win? And this is gonna be the biggest thing that we're gonna do. It's called framing. You get this from neuro-linguistic programming. So we're gonna define a win differently. Whereas before, you may have defined it by being a millionaire or having all the things. Now I want you to define a win as the actions you put in on a daily basis. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off small, because if you're truly depressed and unmotivated, I know how hard it can be to even just read a page of a book or do a couple minutes of meditation. So we're gonna start small. So you're gonna define your wins by the actions, the disciplined actions that you do on a daily basis. So you're gonna start picking all these ones. You know the good ones, the reading, meditating, journaling, ice bath, sauna, gym, fasting. The list goes on. You know all the things that are great for your body that are gonna make you feel amazing. So what I want you to do is start small with them and count those as a win. And this is gonna change your chemistry, it's gonna change your biology, and it's gonna make you start feeling better day by day. So I want you to start off small with something like reading 1 page. If you're not in that bad of a situation, then read 10, read 15, read 20, whatever it is that's appropriate to your current situation. And then I want you to build on that. And I also want you to affirmate that you're making progress, you're having success. Journal things you're grateful for. That's another thing you can do, is start gratitude journaling, and every day start affirmating all this success, how good you're feeling. You need to start that positive feedback loop somehow. And this is how I went from that low point to a high point, was after my breakup, I went to the mountains. I cut out all instant gratification activities, every single thing you can think of. I deleted all social media. I stopped watching porn and jerking off. I did everything you can think of. I was in the gym. I was already in the gym at that point, but I took it even more serious. I started reading, started meditating, started journaling. Those 3 were big for me, was consistent reading. I'd never meditated before and I never journaled. So meditation and journaling were huge that I integrated. Doing those habits and then affirmating that they're helping me, making me feel better, generating that belief within me, is what allowed me to go from that low point to the highest point of my life. I genuinely have not felt that sort of peace since then, being that I'm quite ambitious and I'm always going after that next thing. And since then, I kind of lost some of that peace and clarity, but that's not what this video is about. But I genuinely, to kind of express, went from that low point where I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I didn't know where I was going, how I was gonna fix anything. And I just trusted the process of self-improvement. At that time, I was watching Hamza. He was a huge influence in my life and he genuinely put me on the right path. So I just trusted in Hamza's words. I did the meditation, I did the reading, I did the journaling. I focused on my self-improvement. And as a result, I got to the best point I'd ever been in my life, even just 3 months after this breakup. Although there were still times when I was sad and, upset, it genuinely was the best time of my life. One of them at least. I've had many great times in my life since those 3 years, done so many cool things, but that's what got me going. And since then, since I improved my testosterone, I removed some of those instant gratification activities and developed long-term consistent habits with the delayed gratification ones, my life has just been a constant upward spiral. So this is exactly the blueprint of how you can gain your ambition back, gain your drive, start living the life that you truly want. That's going to help you achieve everything that your goal is set for. If you don't have anything going for you right now, this is the path. This is what you need to do. This is going to be an essential stage of your life where you really learn about yourself, you develop your mind, you develop your body, and you become the person who can be successful. That's a key to anything that you do in life, is you need to be the person who can actually be successful. You don't just become a millionaire on accident. You need to become the millionaire, embody the habits, the disciplines, the daily actions that the millionaire does, and then you will soon become a millionaire as well. It's really that simple. But this is how you're gonna get off the ground. You're gonna start living that dream life that you want. It all starts with discipline, consistency, hard work, doing those right things. If you do exactly what I told you in this video, come back to this 3 months from now and comment how your life is, because you will have the life of your dreams. It may not have every single aspect, you don't have all the money in the world, but the mind and the body will be in the right place in order to receive those things. So that is all for this video. I know this provided you with a bunch of value, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button on this channel and be teaching you how to life max and get the most out of your life in every single metric. So if that sounds of interest, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.